They say basketball saves lives, but sometimes the very athletes we idolize step into a darkness no one saw coming. These NBA players left a trail of broken dreams and, shockingly, broken laws. This isn't just about careers lost, it's about lives destroyed in ways nobody wants to believe. From G League giants to all-star icons, here are the NBA ballers whose post-game path ended behind bars, or much, much worse. Subscribe, you'll never see these highlights on ESPN. Chance Comanche, the promising prospect. Meet Chance Comanche. Standing near 7 feet tall, his name echoed in G League gyms across America. Hustle, charge, kings. He chased the NBA dream city after city, year after year. Just another undrafted big man, right? Wrong. He finally made it. April 2023. Suiting up for Portland. He played a single game, scored 7 points. But then, a different story began. In December, police say Comanche and his ex lured Marina Rogers into a trap, promising money for an escort service, pretending it was just a job. Instead, what happened was cold, calculated murder. Zip ties, an HDMI cord, a trip to nowhere. Comanche confessed, led police to the body. Basketball was done, so was his freedom. From a full-court press to a murder indictment in Nevada. You can't script a fall more shocking than this. Keith Appling, the Michigan tragedy. Then there's Keith Appling, a Detroit legend, a Mr. Basketball. Michigan State fans remember, but not how his story ends. Appling went undrafted, battled in the G League, tasted NBA minutes, but off-court his life spun out. Gun charges, drug busts, a year in jail. May 2021, family argument turns fatal. Police say Appling shot a relative during a heated confrontation, then ran. Officers caught up, and now the man once crowned as Michigan's next superstar will be spending 18 to 40 years behind bars. One bad choice cost him everything, but for his victim, it cost a life. Charles Smith, silent streets. Charles Smith led Georgetown to the Elite Eight, then hustled for minutes with the Boston Celtics. But March 1991, everything changed. Driving late at night, Smith ran a red light and struck 2 college students crossing the street. Both died. Smith panicked and fled. The courtroom drama that followed divided the city. Was it a tragic accident or reckless disregard? Smith was convicted of vehicular homicide, served 28 months, and tried to rebuild, but he could never outrun the shadow of what happened on Commonwealth Avenue that night. Jayson Williams, the party that never ended. Jayson Williams was one of the NBA's toughest rebounders, an all-star, signed to a monster contract. Off-court, his wild lifestyle was legendary, but nothing prepared anyone for what happened in 2002. A party at Williams' mansion ended in tragedy as he fired a shotgun, killing his limo driver. He tried to cover it up, wiping fingerprints, staging a scene, lying to police. Years of trials, appeals, and tabloid headlines followed. Williams ultimately pled guilty to aggravated assault, serving 27 months. Behind bars, he faced his demons. Out of prison, he tried to start over, writing, rehab, reality TV. But no one could forget the party that never ended and the life lost. Leonel Marquetti, the old school jealousy. Not all fallen players were NBA stars. Leonel Marquetti tasted basketball glory as a young Cuban immigrant. The McDonald's All-American, USC, drafted by the Spurs. But decades after his hoop dreams faded, jealousy consumed him. In 2010, Marquetti shot and killed a handyman in Florida. Prosecutors said it was out of rage over an ex-girlfriend. A month later, he was sentenced to life without parole. From playground legend to convicted murderer, Marquetti's story is one of scars never healed. Javaris Crittenton, too fast, too furious. Javaris Crittenton looked destined for stardom. Lakers, Grizzlies, Wizards. His NBA path was full of promise, but off-court, he tangled with the wrong crowd. Just years after leaving basketball, he was charged with murder in a drive-by gone wrong, caught up in Atlanta's gang wars. Crittenton's story was briefly back-page news, then faded into infamy. Another name added to the list of players lost to violence. Another highlight never to be replayed. This isn't just tabloid fodder. These are cautionary tales. Fame, fortune, and talent can't insulate anyone from their choices. For these athletes, the line between greatness and infamy was one decision wide. Want more stories they never showed during halftime? Subscribe. And remember, the lights on the court never illuminate the darkness off it.